Hi, I'm Sarah Jane. I'm here at home in Nashville in my kitchen. One thing we're known for in Nashville is our hot chicken. I've been seeing riffs on the original pop up all over the country, and today I'm excited to share my version with you. As you probably know, hot chicken is spicy and delicious, but since it's typically fried, it isn't the healthiest choice for every day. So I decided to deconstruct Nashville hot chicken and turn it into a weeknight healthy hot chicken bowl. I mention weeknight because it is super fast and easy to make thanks to some store-bought rotisserie chicken like I have shredded here. And since rotisserie chicken is roasted instead of fried, it keeps this meal lean as well. I build the meal in a bowl because all the ingredients taste great together, and who doesn't like having less dishes to clean? So let's get started on the recipe. Typically, Nashville hot chicken is served with white bread to sop up all those spicy juices. But today my base is going to be quinoa. I've got some left over here. It will still soak up all the sauce, but it is a whole grain packed with filling, fiber, and protein. You can use leftover quinoa like I'm doing, or buy one of those frozen microwavable bags for fast cooking. Nashville hot chicken is also served with pickles, so I'm going to make a slaw that includes them to stick to that tradition. My slaw is going to be served in a blue cheese dressing because blue cheese offers the perfect creamy, cool contrast to the spicy chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and set my quinoa and chicken aside and focus on my slaw. And so to make the dressing for the slaw, I've got about a cup of plain Greek yogurt in here already with some celery salt, and pepper. And then I'm going to add a cup of canola oil mayonnaise, and I like to use canola oil mayonnaise because it's a lot lower in saturated fat. So then I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard, and I'm just kind of eyeballing this. You really can't mess it up is the good thing. And then a couple tablespoons of whole grain mustard, so that adds some texture there. And then I'm going to add about a couple tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and this adds a nice tang. There we go. As well as a teaspoon of honey. And I add the honey because you don't need a lot of it, but it really does kind of balance out the acid that's in this recipe. So now I'm gonna get that stirred together. So you can see it all comes together pretty easily. And then I'm gonna fold in my blue cheese crumbles and some chopped cilantro. And the cilantro is optional, but I just love cilantro and everything. Now let me grab my blue cheese to fold in. Obviously the star ingredient of this dressing. And then the cilantro. Just kind of fold that all in together. And then last but not least, those pickles I was telling you about. And then I'm gonna add my slaw. And I just buy the already chopped up pre-package. And I'm using a 16-ounce package today. This recipe serves up to 6 people. So that's why I'm using a bigger bag, but you could half it easily if you wanted to. And then I've got some tongs here to toss it all together. And I can already smell the wonderful flavors. This is gonna go so great with my hot chicken. It's the perfect contrast, and it's such a good summer meal. Now, doesn't this look delicious? It's gonna be so great with the hot chicken. And speaking of, let's get started on that chicken. I'm gonna set this aside, and I'm gonna grab my ingredients for my sauce and pull them over here. So I've got this bowl already with a teaspoon of smoked paprika and a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder measured out into the bowl. And those are really important spices for getting that unique hot chicken flavor. And then I'm going to add a cup of Frank's Red Hot. You could use any hot sauce, but I think this has really good flavor. And then just about 3 ounces of cream cheese that I have softened. And softening it is really important so that it blends well into the sauce. And then we're just gonna whisk this together. So super easy, like I said. But this is really where all the flavor comes in for the chicken. So it's really important to not skip any of the steps here. And just keep whisking until that cream cheese kind of breaks up and breaks down into the sauce. So now all I have to do is toss the chicken into the sauce. So this is about 1.5 pounds or so of rotisserie chicken. I just shredded up by hand. But you could really use any chicken for this dish. If you have some grilled chicken left over, this sauce would be great on grilled chicken as well. So just toss it. I like to use tongs so I can really get the whole chicken, all of the chicken coated, because you really want it evenly coated and get flavor in every bite. So we finished those steps, we just build the bowls now, and I have a finished bowl here. You can see how easy it is. It's got quinoa on the bottom, then some slaw, then the hot chicken, and then you can feel free to garnish with extra hot sauce, avocado, or carrot and celery sticks, or even some pickles like I've done here. Now it's time to dig in and enjoy. I'm Sarah Jane. Thanks for joining me here in Nashville today.